What's good, y'all? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. It's Turbo King back with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about "Are you still?" The question is, "Are you still?" I thought of a little scenario to where, like, let's say you going to a grocery store. Let's say you just walking around, doing your daily life situations and stuff like that, and you see an old friend, and they're like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Are you still doing this? Are you still doing that? Are you still at that same job that you said you didn't like? Are you still in that relationship that you are not happy in? Are you still doing this? Are you still doing that?" And what I realize is I don't want to be and you don't want to be are you still that type of person? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You don't want to be that person. You always want to elevate, you know. Ask yourself this daily, are you the same person you was today as you was yesterday? Whether it's that small, it could be small changes, You might have lost 0.3 pounds, you might have lost 0.5 pounds. You might have reached a goal that you didn't yesterday. You just want to elevate, life is all about changes. Nothing stays the same in this lifetime. Everything changes, everything evolves. Nothing stays the same. You can just look out into the world. Like, everything is constantly changing, everything is constantly evolving. Things are getting better, sometimes things are getting worse. But just keep asking yourself, are you changing? Are you elevating? You don't want to be the person that's still doing this, still doing that. That means your growth is stunning. You haven't grown, you haven't moved. In this lifetime, man, if you ain't changing, you basically dying, man. Like, you have to change. You have to elevate. You have to move forward, progress. We just got to get better each and every day and just continue to ask yourself, are you still, and I understand that sometimes it's hard. Sometimes motivation is not always on the top of your mind. Motivation and self-determination, but we got to have the self-will. The self-determination is a must, in this lifetime, because everybody, all the outside motivation, sometimes it just doesn't do it. Sometimes it has to come from within, and it's just about progress. Like, I just thought to myself, like, sometimes I used to look at myself and be like, man, I'm not elevating. I'm not doing the things I said I was supposed to do. I'm not being the person that I know I really am. And I know every time I wake up, that really hurted me. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me deep down inside, knowing that I could be better. I could be doing the things I should be doing, but I wasn't doing it. I had no ambition inside. I didn't have the deep grit and grind. But I had to wake up and I had to realize that the only person that's stopping me is me, and the only person that's stopping you is you. Just be self-determined. Just be motivated to become better. Seek God first. I didn't do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't become a better person by myself. I didn't change my ways by myself. It was all due to the Most High, and I feel like God did that for a reason for me. So I won't take no credit. Nothing in this life you should be taking credit for anyway, because it's all a gift from the Most High. And I just give all praise and all glory to the Most High God, because without him, nothing is possible. Anything is possible with the Most High. So, man, just continue to ask yourself, are you still the same person? You don't want to be stagnant. It's all about growth and elevation. You don't want to look up and it's 20 years down the line and you still haven't changed. You still haven't progressed. It's time to build yourself. It's time to elevate. Just become the best version of yourself each and every day, and continue to strive to do better. And you will see, when you start to become better, you will see other people treat you differently. You will see the results and your interactions with other people. That's how you test if you change or not, really. You can't, anybody can say, you know what, I've done the work, I've done this, I've done that, but it has to be proven. People only care about results. And if you're seeing the results and other people are seeing the results, you know, then that means it's working, you know. So just keep God first and ask yourself, are you still, you know? It's gonna be hard. Every day is not gonna be easy. Every day is not easy for me. Sometimes I lose focus. Sometimes I don't do the best I can. But you know, like I keep saying, man, I'm no better than y'all. It's not only all the stuff that I'm saying. It's not just for y'all. It's for me as well. You know, so I can keep account of the things that I need to be doing. You know, so I can just motivate myself. These videos is not just for y'all. It's for me as well. You know. And like I said, man, this channel, man, I just want to grow together. I want to grow with y'all. I want to become the best version of myself. I want to see y'all become the best version of y'allself. You know, it's all about love, man. Love covers a multitude of sins. So I just want to continue to spread love, spread the gospel, and just I love to see people elevate. I love to see success. I love to see people doing better. That's just in my spirit, man. So like I said, man, just ask yourself, are you still? And you don't want to be that I'm still doing this, I'm still doing that person. Especially 10 years. I mean, I'm still young. I'm 26, but we getting older, man. So it's time to grow. It's time to grow. It's time to stop playing around. It's time to stop doing this childish things. Throw away your childish things. Become a man. Become a grown woman. Become a grown man. Just be better, man. Like, childish stuff is getting old. It's time to grow, man. It's time to move on to new and bigger, better things. And you know, like, we all know when it's time to move on. We just don't want to do it. Maybe because we want to procrastinate. Maybe because we feel like we can't do it. But we all know when it's time to move on. We all know when it's time to grow and progress. When it's time to elevate. When it's time to become the best version of you. So, man, that's the end of this video, you know. Just continue to ask yourself, like I keep saying, are you still? And you do not want to be that I'm still person. So just keep that in mind. I love y'all. I hope y'all are safe. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace and blessings. Like I said, man, ask yourself, are you still? I love y'all. I'm out.